Nope. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am going to do a hair video, which I normally don't do, but I'm excited to do one. So in today's video, you're going to be able to see how you go from this to this. If you're new here, my name is Sam, and I am so happy that you joined today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you found something that you really like. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so for today's video, you can tell that we are in my bathroom again, and my hair is half dry. So I already put, let me show you the two products. I already used this is the Unwind by Hask. It's the red wine inspired. It's a 10-in-1 leave-in spray. I really like this because it helps to hydrate, strengthens, it eliminates some frizz, conditions, detangles. It helps to smooth and give you some shine, and it's also a thermal protectant, so it really is like a 10-in-1. It's really fantastic. This is my second bottle of it, and I love it. And then after that, I always use the Rejuvabeads by MONAT. It's the split end mender. I love this stuff. It really does work. Don't mind that hole right there. Still haven't fixed it. Probably not going to fix it for a while. But I just put like 4 pumps of this and focus it on my ends. And then on my bottom layer, I actually have some shorter hairs because they kind of broke off from bleaching my hair so much. So I'm trying to let my natural color come in and just let that do its thing. But you want to make sure, no matter what, that you use a heat protectant with your hair. Even if you're just blow drying your hair, it really makes a huge difference, and it's really smart to do that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is blow dry my hair, and then we will go on from there. Okay, so I got my clip-ins from Sally's. I have 2 kinds. These are my longer ones right here. I have them all tied together. This is not a good way to store them. You should probably buy a, they have like little folders, I'm gonna call them, for extensions. They're not expensive. They're like $5. I actually might go buy some today. But these are my longer ones, and I have these ones right here. These are my old ones. They're a little bit more blonde, and they are shorter as well. So I don't really, these ones are actually probably the same length as my hair is right now. I bought these when my hair was like right here, so I'm going to put in the longer ones today. These are human hair, so you want to make sure when you get extensions that they are human hair, because then you can dye them if you need to match your real hair color. So when you get extensions, all the wefts are going to be different lengths. So this one is this big. I think this is a little bit, yeah, this one's a little bit smaller. And it's really important that you like mix them up. See, this one's super big. And this was, I didn't have to color this at all, just because it kind of blended into my hair as is, so it really was easy for me to not have to worry about that. And I like to just lay them all out on the sink, just so then you have them sitting there and they're all organized. So what you want to do after you dry your hair, you want to lay all your extensions out. Now I'm going to separate my hair. I'm going to start right here. Just show you, this is what the back of it looks like. So I have this nice line right here. You want to try and make sure it's straight. It helps if you have like a mirror that you can look at the back of your hair with. And then I'm just going to brush this up into a ponytail. If you want to do it faster, you definitely can and just like throw it up. But I find the neater and slower you go, the better it looks whenever it is up, whenever everything's put together, and it lasts a little bit longer. So before we just go in and clip any extensions in, sorry, I'm getting notifications on my phone. Before we do anything to clip any extensions in, you want to get either like a texturizing spray, a dry shampoo. I'm just going to use this Living Proof Flex Hairspray. You want to tease your hair. I'm just going to use this brush But what you're going to want to do is, so brush out that back layer. I'm just going to turn around and kind of do this. You want to take a super thin layer of the hair, and you want to tease this part. So everyone knows how to tease their hair. So just go down and tease around the areas. And then after you tease your hair a little bit, just take your texturizing spray, whatever you're using, and just spray right there. That gives, and then go ahead and tease a little bit more actually. That gives your extensions something to like grip onto. So once you do that, you want to grab, let me think, I don't know which one I want to use first. You want to try and measure it out. So I'm just going to brush through my extensions like so. Unclip everything. Now I don't know the exact measurement of which ones I'm using and so on and so forth, so sorry about that. But I like to start in the middle of my head, and right here where I have that hairspray, I'm just going to go and I'm going to push down and put the clips in. And it should feel tight. It shouldn't hurt though. And then just do the same over here as well. And you want to follow that part. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's there, it's good. So then after that, you're just going to continue doing that with your hair in several different layers. So then just brush your hair all back down again. And be light, don't push hard on the scalp because you don't want to pull your extensions out. You can already tell that's giving a lot more length than my actual hair. I'm going to use the biggest weft that I have, and I'm going to clip it in. And I do that right in the back for that one too. So I know it looks nuts. And then I'm just going to brush out the front areas here. And then this time I'm just kind of looking at making sure I'm pulling down what needs to be pulled down. This one I like to kind of round the edges, like around the back. I don't know if it is, but it feels like it is. So I'm going to hope and pray that it is. Because this is where we start to add more towards the front. And then this time I'm going to take it around the sides a little bit. So I'm actually going to start with the first one. I'm going to put it right here. And then just go around the edges. And these two that I'm putting in are the same width. The weft is the same. I like to part my hair in the middle. So this is where you want to kind of part. Once you get to here, you want to figure out if you're parting your hair here, here, wherever. So then you can blend everything together. Now I have 4 little single wefts like these. So I like to put these like just right here, kind of like blend in more, because my natural hair likes to taper off as well, like around my face. So this is the time where you kind of want to look to see if you have any clips in your hair showing. I think I'm pretty good. I'll show you guys the back too, so you guys can kind of see what everything looks like. And on my my tippy toes, but they're pretty long. Okay, so next step. At this point, you can either straighten it, you can do whatever you want. You won't be able to put it up in a ponytail. You'll be able to do like a low pony if you want, or do like a fishtail braid. Okay, so at this point we are getting ready. I'm just heating up my curling wand. You can use any curling wand that you want. This is a, I don't know what this is. I think this is 1.5 inch to 1/2 inch, or 2 inches to 1 inch. I want to get one of those big fat ones, but I just use this, and I turn it to 380. That's probably too high, but whatever. And then I just go back in with my red wine 10-in-1 leave-in spray, because I don't have just a heat protectant spray, so I just spray this since the extensions don't have it. I just do like a light spritz and everything, because it is human hair and you can damage the human hair, so we don't want to do that. So at this point I like to start, I'm actually going to start from the back. I normally start from the front, but I just grab pieces of hair and go to town. Really, it's not like anything exciting, and I don't want to have it curled up super high, so I'm just going to do the ends. But towards the front, the curls will get up higher because my natural hair is shorter in the front than it is here, so I want to make sure everything curls together. So I just take it and I just wrap this around. Like, this is really not anything exciting or special. I just hold it right here. For a couple seconds, and I just feel until my hair gets warm. I don't even let it get hot because I want this to fall out and be wavy anyway. Because I want it to kind of be messy. So then I just throw it back because the rest of my hair is up in front. And then I just go the opposite way. So I curled backwards that time, I'm going to curl forwards this time. And I just hold it. And then I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to speed this up because you guys get the gist. Like to do this really soft. I don't like the fronts to be super curly, so I don't hold it as long as the ones in the back, because there is less hair up here too. And then this front piece, I try to grab hair that's down here too, so it kind of just blends in really well. And I just go like this. So here's one side curled and one side not curled. You can tell it didn't take too much length off. It's definitely still way longer than my natural hair, but it just gives you some volume. So now I'm just going to do this side, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on this side to this side, so I'll see you guys when I'm done. This is what they look like. I think they look so pretty, and yes, like, they're comfortable. If you haven't worn hair extensions before, you're probably going to be like weirded out at first because they can be heavy, but you get used to them pretty fast. And I hope you guys learned something about this. It's really not as crazy and intense as it may seem. I don't think you should have to go somewhere to pay to put clip-in extensions in. I do like clip-ins more than tape-ins because you can take them in and out as you please and they last a lot longer. And they're definitely not as expensive. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said in the intro, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell wherever it is on the screen so you can be notified every single time that I post a video. And make sure you give this a big thumbs up, and I will be doing more hair videos as well. All right, see ya.